Okay, guys, so I am getting 2 to 3 times my normal responses in a day from you guys from these last two videos that I was like, oh my gosh, I have to stop the panic. Thank you so much for responding. Um, and I thought about it now and people's panic or this love. Um, I haven't gotten this many responses in a day. I mean, that's crazy. Like, usually, sometimes I'll get like 5 to 10 in a week on a video. I'll get messages all the time, but per video. Even out of hundreds of views, I might get 20 comments. It's just what people do. So, out of 20 comments, 10 of them to 15 of them are a lot of times like negative stuff. And I mean, not just, keto stupid or vegan's the only way or this is a dumb idea, don't listen to her. I can understand that stuff. I can get rid of that, but it's the deep stuff that, like, as a woman, it's harder. Like, you're fat, you're not pretty enough, things that we have to deal with in the world, or just things that are flat out mean. I'm talking about, very inappropriate that you wouldn't go even say to someone's face, or shouldn't anyways, we'll put it that way. That I deal with enough negative people in my life that don't agree with what I'm doing in my life. And after a while, it can get to be too much. But I know that I get a lot of views, but you have to remember sometimes I don't really get a lot of comments, or it's like, yay, thank you. And so I don't know how impactful I am. I don't get to hear back. It's mostly just listening me talk. So a lot of times I feel like it's very self-serving. Like, if I'm the only one getting anything out of this just because I want to leave videos and I am not making a difference, like, maybe I need to do something different. And maybe this just isn't where I'm impacting people. But you guys are already proving to me that it is. That I need to figure out a way to be better about getting rid of these negative people and figuring a way to block it. It might be just that I keep standing up for it. And if you guys are seeing bullying, not even on my page, on anyone's page, please help standing up for that. Just saying, like, hey, this is not necessary, or like, this person is a great person, or even just letting that person know to get those people off, because we're still people. And I'm telling you, even though I know it doesn't make sense, even though I know it's stupid, it still hurts. Or all that stuff adds up in a day. So it's been bad. As well as I want to admit, first of all, it's way easier talking to you guys, because a lot of you I don't know, and you don't know me or my past or anything else. So you guys find what I have to say more valuable. But I've decided to finally step up for people with chronic health and chronic issues. And I usually hold that back, and I hold back that judgment because for a long time I wasn't ready to hear it. Because when you have health issues like me and this liver disease, people are going to question your life. They a lot of times want to believe that if you just ate what they ate, or you did something, or you didn't take meds, or you weren't on antibiotics, that you should be healed and you should be better, and all these things. And even people in my life, I have had Christians come up to my face and say, if you believed in God, or if you got rid of your sin in your life, God would heal you. And believe me, that's heart crushing. And believe me, I've thought about it. I mean, in my head, I'm like, is there something I did wrong? Is there something I don't get over other people? And it in times like where I'm going through these harder times, and it's a struggle. I feel fat a lot of times. Like, my health isn't where I wanted it to, where I want to work out, and I do push myself to go work out, but sometimes it makes me so tired that then I can't work out the next day or do life. So if I'm pushing myself that hard, it's not worth it. And then being skinny isn't everything. It's about being healthy and, making choices. And, even right now, I can't work. I technically lost my job, everything I worked hard to do. I have lost my marriage. I I'm 30 years old and I had to move back in with my parents. I have no way to make money or have a job right now. And I get to hear comments about these things all the time. And I'm a very independent person. So moving it back with your parents is not the greatest thing in the world. And then trying to deal with marriage issues on top of that and everything else. Um, Sometimes it just compiles, and it's not those people, but what I will say, it's the straw that broke the camel's back. Like that battle was lost a long time ago, but then I'm here and it just becomes, it's too much, and I break down. So I think maybe if you guys are interested, maybe some more lives would be better. Maybe, I'm trying to figure out an app where we can do more one on one conversation. I want to hear from you guys. It just helps me know what you even want to hear. And I did decide to be brave, and I decided to stand up for chronic health and disease and people not getting what we go through. And what's really cool is I decided to share a video on Facebook, and I thought, I'm probably going to get 5 people to look at this. I had 300 and some people who watched my video, and I have even more watching it again and again and again. And my numbers are just going up on Facebook, which I never imagined that many people to watch my video. And that is like 2 hours long of me just talking about my childhood all the way up to where I am now. And it's amazing the comments that I'm getting on there and the feedback, where I figured I'd maybe get a couple who maybe cared, and that would be about it. But it's been interesting, and that was very good to hear. But I'm still working on a couple things. So thanks, guys, and I guess I just have to suck it up in some ways and figure out how to make this work for us.